Good evening, my dear students. Today we are going to learn from this history books, chapter 2, Nationalism in India. Okay, from this nationalism in India, we can see that this points 3, how the participants show the movement. Okay, how the participants show the movement means how the people participate in the movement for the civil disobedient movement. That one only we are going to see. So to understand more clearly about these points, and we have to look forward for the some of the social groups, okay, and how they were participated in this movement. So I have mentioned here 3 groups. One is rich peasants, second one is poor peasants, third one is businessmen. Let us see these 3 social groups, how they were participate in this movement. For what reason they have participated in this movement? Why they have joined in this movement? Okay, first of all, let us see that rich peasants. You can see that patidars in Gujarat, okay, and Jats in Uttar Pradesh. They were producing the cash crops. They were the rich peasants. They were producing the cash crop. When the cash crop was declined, means the cash crop was reduced, or cash crops was, you can see that, going down, okay, the production. So what happened? They were disappointed. So thereafter what happened? You can see that they face difficult to pay the government's revenue, means that is the government tax. That's why they have formed the communities, and they have formed the communities for the civil disobedient movement. And second thing, we can see that poor peasants. Poor peasants, how did they participate in this movement? You can see that poor peasant having the very low land, very less land, and they were also facing very difficult to pay the tax or pay the revenue. That's why their demand was to abolish the taxes from them. That's why under the communities or under the some of the socialist leader, they have formed the varieties of, okay, organization, okay, and that is for the movement of civil disobedience. And next things, we can see the businessmen. Okay, how did they participate in this movement? You can see that, dear my students, during the First World War, the businessmen and the industrialists, okay, they had the huge profit and became more powerful, and they reacted against the colonial policies. Why? Because the colonial policies were against the expansion of business. And not only that one, here we can see that these businessmen having their own issues, means protection of business from outside competition, and they demanded for the protection against the imported goods. And not only that one, even you can see that for rupee sterling, foreign exchange ratio was decreased, imported, means its quality return over the normal drawdown, whatever may be the quantities they have taken, and it was normally draw down. And these were the problem they were faced. That's what happened. They were also organized, one of the group, and they have participated in this civil disobedient movement. Likewise, dear my students, you can go through these points from page number 41 and 42. You will understand there are some other group, how did they participate in this civil disobedient movement. So if you are having any doubt from these points, you can contact me or you can message me. It will be clarify you. Thank you, student.